everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are jumping into the Kaladesh Remastered Draft Challenge, where we have 2 losses to try to get as many wins as we can. If we get 6 wins and only lose once within 6 games, or wins, whatever, we get 20,000 gold and 40 packs with Kaladesh Remastered, which it's great that they do have ways for us to get Kaladesh Remastered. I have already bought all of my Kaladesh Remastered, so that's nice, but still, it's a thing that you can do. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into this and see how we do. So technically you have a little bit more chance with this way. Ooh, Disallow. Disallow is a really good card. Like, I almost wonder if Attuned with Aether just in general is always such a good card that you can use it. It kind of depends on where I'm trying to go with this, though. We'll go ahead and grab the Disallow. I don't typically play Control in drafts just because I like the more creature heavy type of plays. Yeah, Phantom drafts with friends would be really fun. That'd be awesome, even if it wasn't free. Like, I bet people would be willing to pay for that. I know I would. Stomper is interesting. Trophy Mage. Just for like card advantage isn't the worst, although we don't have anything we're really getting just yet. We don't have to be in blue. There's just a lot of blue coming through. Night Market Lookout is a really good card, actually. Eagle. Yeah, I think it probably is just Night Market Lookout, right? There's not much else that's really powerful. And this can end up being really, really good. Tezzeret's Touch is also a really powerful card in this format. Metallic Rebuke. We have to have artifacts to actually use. We have Fabricate. This is actually a really good card too. So Tezzeret's Touch or Enthusiast. Let's go Tezzeret's Touch. Well, let's kind of go for a black-blue deck, it looks like, maybe. I don't have to do that, though. Gluttonous Crane for some card draw. Puzzle Knot's not bad either. That's an interesting one. Puzzle Knot creates 3 artifacts for us, which will really help with making sure we can still play stuff. We'll go for the Crane first. I like to fill up my 2-drop slot basically as heavily as I can. Non-artifact spell. That's still powerful. Night Market Lookout number 2. Select for Inspection is actually really powerful as well, but I think we go for Lookout. Having removal could be nice as well. Now we need to try to look for some vehicles for this. Theorist, I think, is pretty good there. Implement of Malice isn't the worst. Lifelink and Indestructible is not bad. Each player scries 1. What's this? That is some card draw. That could be nice. Let's go. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it out. Why not? I think the artifact would have been better there. You do need to actually start drawing some artifacts. Go for some flyers. Yeah, there's not really been that many vehicles at all so far. I was seeing the person right before me having a huge stack of stuff. That's always nice. This is a 5-drop. It's just I can't go for 5-drop artifacts. This is good, but I'd rather have the Inspection for a bit more control. We still actually need like threats, like good threats. Tezzeret's Touch is a good one. But we also need artifacts to play it. Metallic Rebuke is also really, really good. So we have like a ton of counter spells in the deck. All right, we're just gonna have to look for some good artifacts later on. All right, Goggles. There we go. That's not bad. That actually helps with all of our kind of weaker creatures to make them a little bit better. They can do some more stuff for us. And another one of these guys, which isn't very good for the kinds of things we're doing, but sure. Okay, goes sideboard there. There's a lot of green cards coming to us as well. So honestly, maybe going to green wouldn't be the worst. Counter target colorless spell. There are lots of those in this. That's not the worst. We do have a lot of artificers. Flying in lifelink in itself is not that bad at all. Aether Poisoner also not the worst. That works pretty well with a Theorist. Let's go for the Poisoner. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. Fatal Push, really good. Yeah, we bring in Fatal Push. We really have to start getting some artifacts. All right. Like, I might draft this just so that we can have something. You know, the game Lifelink is actually pretty nice as well. We can sacrifice to draw a card when it gets a graveyard draws. So 4 mana, draw 2, and it gives us an artifact. Let's go ahead and do it. That is a really big threat. We don't have many of those. Defiant Salvager, also really nice. That's just a solid card. Having one of the bigger threats can be pretty nice though too. So let's just grab one big threat. Hopefully some other stuff comes back. I love Kingpin, a really, really good card. Yeah, we already have quite a few counter spells, so let's just keep this. We have to have threats as well as counter spells. There we go. That's a really good artifact. It'll take a lot of our creatures to actually crew it up, but we need, like, if we have multiple Night Market Lookouts out, we're totally fine with that. Three mana, 3/2. I think we go for the Puzzle Knot. Live Fast isn't bad. Aether Meltdown's not the worst. Artifact that just gains 3 life and gives energy isn't that bad either. Let's see, Artificer. Let's go with our flyers that also create artifacts, which is really nice. We'll go select for inspection. I think if we have enough flyers out and we can bounce a lot of just like tapped creatures, we have a chance with this one. I'm not loving our deck just yet. I think that we need a few more powerful, like, powerhouses to put in with it. But it's a good deck. There is some good things it's doing. Daring Demolition. Which one is Daring Demolition? I must have missed it. Leave to Dust, draw a card, malfunction, artifact creature. Oh, it's kind of removal. I think I'd rather have more puzzle knots. Especially because that gives us 3 artifacts for this serpent here, which is really nice. Gaining lifelink is pretty good too. The card draw is nice on this, but we already have one. I don't think I want more than that. Okay, Defiant Salvager. Now I feel like we do have ways of getting lots of artifacts, so let's go ahead and go for the Salvager. A bigger flyer is not bad either, but yeah, Salvager. Yeah, I guess we'll take that one. Glintseed Siphoner. Yes, that's a very, very powerful card. And that gives us a little bit of more of an aggro play as well. So keep that. At least some good value in the early game. Having Menace is nice as well. And then if we can just kind of, yeah. Yep. I like it. Now let's jump in here. Word of Invention. Search for an artifact put onto the battlefield. That could still be worthwhile. I'm almost wondering if I want like more metallic rebukes or something else over that. It's definitely not the worst. Like, what artifact would we try to grab? For at least 5 mana to be able to cast anything? I don't think we care about it. I think I'd rather just have another metallic rebuke. Tezzeret's Touch, yes. Anything else in here? We do need some removal at some point, but yeah, Tezzeret's Touch come in. We need a cheap crew creature, which Mobile Garrison is actually really nice. It works great with Night Market Lookouts, actually. Yeah, now we're just looking for removal. Some more black removal. I think our deck is actually filling out pretty well. Underhanded Designs is interesting. Renegade Map could also be pretty nice just to like make sure that we get our colors. You know, I want to go for the Underhanded Design. It sounds fun. And it's just, it is removal for us as well. It does everything we're wanting. Maybe now Renegade Map? What's this? It's a black flyer. It's not the worst. And we do have the ability to use its thing. I'm going to go ahead and try it out. It might come out of our deck, though. Shielded Aether Thief is actually pretty powerful. For some extra card draw, there's a lot of good things about the card. How many artifacts do we have? 8 artifacts and a lot of other ways to create artifacts. Let's go Aether Thief, I think. We already have one of these. I'm not sure if I want another one. It's not bad. Another Metallic Rebuke is good. It's a 1 mana counter stuff. If we have enough artifacts, it's so good. Yeah, that's more removal. Ice Over's good. I might go ahead and go for this creature just as another threat in the air. Rush of Vitality can be decent. Tricks or another artifact. Let's go for the trick. All right, I like this deck that we have. It definitely should give us a chance at winning some games. Some really good things about it. All right, so now we got to trim. This is always the hardest part for me. Down one of these. What are things we for sure don't want? Countering the colorless spells, we have so many other counter spells that I think we cut that. That's fine. Inventor's Goggles. It's an artifact for us. How many artifacts do we have again? We also need artifacts in the right curve. Like I want enough artifacts that we can get Tezzeret's Touch on turn 3. And so having Goggles available for that is pretty nice. This is a meta ability. That's good. Let's see. Rush of Vitality, we don't want more than one. I'm not even sure if we want any. Let's go ahead and trim it. Underhanded Design I like a lot. Shielded Aether Thief is really nice with Glint Sleeve Siphoner, where we can potentially get a little bit more energy and keep kind of drawing cards. Just like it's another way for us to keep filtering through our deck. What about you guys? I need some help from chat here. What stuff would you trade? What stuff would you keep? 3 Metallic Rebukes also means that we want to keep some artifacts in the early game. Like this is probably the one I probably would trim. All right, yeah, I'm trimming it. I want to keep Inventor's Goggles and Puzzle Knots. Then we have artifacts kind of on the top end. Pillabug is okay. Examination. Need to keep our flyers. Not having white mana to sacrifice this does make it a little bit worse, because it's actually only 2 artifacts for us, but it's 2 artifacts, which is really nice. Aether Swooper to create some more artifacts. Theorist for some scry. I guess it is nice. All right, we're trimming out Era of Innovation. I'd rather have Underhand Designs, I think, than that. All right, let's trim out 3-drop slot. Disallow. Let's cut the Foundry Screecher. It's another good flyer for us. A 3/1 still isn't that bad, especially if they don't have flyers. Yeah, this goes away. We only have 2 crew creatures, which makes Night Market Lookouts a little bit worse. Dude, this is always the hardest part for me, is trimming down on everything. We have a bunch of cheap, like not very high power creatures, so our crew stuff doesn't work that well anyway. I'm mostly just having the crew stuff so that we can utilize Night Market Lookouts and things like that. So maybe we do go ahead and trim out on the Charger as well. And just hope to get the Tezzeret's Touches instead to try to hit our big creatures. Yeah, let's go ahead and trim there. I feel like all of our cards are actually really nice, and I like kind of where we're at. I'm tempted in just going up on lands here. I know that completely hurts our consistency, but we actually, like, our game plan is fairly consistent as far as like the different stuff that we have. But we can trim better. $15 creatures, so we can get to cut one creature. Gluttonous Crane, probably one of the weaker ones, actually, just because we don't have that many artifacts to go digging for now. And a lot of our artifacts kind of grow from other stuff. Still would be nice to have, though. Let's cut the Aether Thief and Theorist. Kingpin is better than both of those. That does take out a lot of our good blockers, though. Yeah, dude, this is always the hardest part for me. I'd rather add 3 lands probably than do this. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm doing it the way I want to. I know this is for like a big thing, but let's just go ahead and add lands. Now we have 20 lands, 50 card deck. Sure. All right, let's get into some gameplay. Because I actually like the deck how it is. Yeah, is this traditional or is this just best of one? I just realized. It is traditional. Okay, play first. Ugh. Yeah, mulligan. What? You know, I might keep this though. As terrible as it is, we have our lands, you know? So it is better than going down to 5 cards, especially in this format. Okay, Aether Poisoner. We have to go wide pretty quick as well. Night Market Lookout. All right, yeah, we're doing some good stuff. Puzzle Knot, pass the turn. All right, we have artifacts. We have lots of creatures. We're doing 5 a turn. I'm tempted just to keep swinging all in. They start trimming down on creatures, though. Yeah, let's just swing in. Yeah, the bad luck on that was really bad. We got first hand was 1 land, second hand all lands. That's just how it goes. I guess technically going up with more cards in your deck, you have a higher chance of that happening as well. That's another reason to stay at 50 instead of other stuff. Alrighty. Alright, let's get something that's, you know, good. There's a Metallic Rebuke. Alright, pass the turn. They can still pay 3. I'd like to counter something bigger, but we also just need to not let them have too much advantage on this board so we still have a shot. And also to show them that we might have counters so that they might play it a little bit slower so that we have a chance to find other things. Oh, wait. No, don't pass. Swing in. Down to 17, pass the turn. Not playing out the cards. I want to kind of feign that we have more things to do in hand. Anything that we can cast, even the expensive thing, as long as we have these artifacts out, we can still cast. the 7 drop. More. Your construct. We get to scry. Sweet. If this is a land on top, that would be ridiculous. It's another. Oh my goodness. Dude, this is just gonna like completely hose me. So this is best of 3, so I'm wondering if we don't draw something good here, we probably will just scoop it up. We have lots of flyers to be chump blockers. There's a fatal push, actually. So swing in with Aether Poisoner, Night Market Lookout. I want this to die so we can fatal push the flyer. We actually probably need to start holding back the Poisoner as well. There's enough bad things on their side that we need another removal spell. Alright, play out Swamp, pass the turn. Puzzle Knot, yep. We definitely trade off with try to kill whatever we can here. They don't have any other ways to get energy, so the Moray is only scary for a little bit. Swing in for 4, or for more, but... So yeah, we double block here. This also means they can just kind of start going wide. Down to 9. Well, okay. Not a really good blocker, but pass the turn. We have a lot of good draws. Like Contraband Kingpin would be really good at this point. We can kind of stall them out with a Poisoner. Eddy Trail Hawk gets more energy. That means Moray lasts longer. What's up, Mike Wood? Sorry I missed that. Welcome, welcome. I think we need to keep the clock slow, so we go ahead and block, and we're just hoping that we can draw something good before they do. With how many lands we started out with, we should... Crap. Pass the turn. Dang it. The other issue here, too, is that we have so many like counter spells that there's a lot of things that we might top deck into that aren't as good. They get to draw 2 cards. Good for you. Billabug. Cool. They're really going to spend an energy right now? I guess just in case we had some sort of like flash creature. Oh man, this would be so nice if we had something there. As it is though, we can't zap him. Yeah. Go to the next game. All right, so more flyers. Let's see, is there anything we want to bring in? They didn't have a lot of colorless spells. The reach on this could be pretty nice. I think that we just kind of run it back, though. We just try to draw better. What's the deal with 50 cards? I couldn't make decisions, and so I kept 50 instead. And that's that. All right, I actually really like this hand. It's a really aggressive hand if they don't have many blockers, but that always, you know, goes perfectly. I actually really like this implement of examination. Like the cost for it, you can pay 3 on one turn and just pay the 1 on a later turn and draw 2 cards. Could be pretty nice. That I actually could see that being really good with like Teferi's Tutelage Mill type of deck. Okay, Night Market Lookout. Pass turn. Ooh, I can get that out quick as well. Opponent's in good game already. Down to 18. Is he losing on lands? Or is he saying that he already has like the perfect hand? Aether Swooper. No attacks. Yeah, this is the biggest issue with Night Market Lookout. It's really great if you can like, keep hitting in aggressively and like have some good removal. So we're hoping to find a crew creature. SRAM. That's probably why they said good game. Like, oh, I got it. I have the SRAM. It's all over. We'll go ahead and attack in, get an artifact. We get some value from having artifacts for the Serpent. If we can get that out quickly, then we have a pretty good shot. So yeah, swing in. They actually take it. Interesting. Sweet. Aether Poisoner. Maybe I should have gone for the puzzle knot, though. So that's why they had a couple of auras as well in the deck. So the auras equipment vehicle. So they're basically a SRAM deck, which actually makes them a little bit weaker. Although there's also auras on you can cast on opponent stuff too. It fabricates. Probably puts a +1 on it. Yeah. Okay, down to 20. Bouncing it doesn't actually help that much here. Let's just go for examination. Aether Poisoner. Take action. Playing this out because we actually want to be able to sacrifice and get more stuff. Oh yeah, they have a blocker. That's fair. If we find an island off the top, then all of a sudden we have a 5/6 that can potentially stop being blocked. Skygate. I guess block here. Down to 17. Tezzeret's Touch. Whenever it's put into the graveyard, I can just have it come back, right? So like this is just kind of gives us a extra chance. So let's go and put it onto here. Swing in. All right, pass turn. You know what would be really nice? Finding an island. Island would be really good here. That'd be great. Otherwise, we still have some good plays that we can have go on here, but that would just be the best. All right, so they're swinging with Propeller Pioneer. Hold back the ability to crew up the garrison. Cruise up now. It doesn't have haste. That's okay. We get a free swing? What? Okay. I guess we hold up the rebuff, right? So, especially because we have to gain life here, we're absolutely swinging as aggressive as we can. I'm tempted to throw out the puzzle knot instead, though, and hold up like inspection. We get a chump blocker. We can still bounce something, and that gives us a chance to have a bigger swing ourselves on the next turn. Hold up protection, though. We need to protect this. Non-artifact spell. Yep. Sacks. That's fine. Does not swing. Okay, passes my turn. 1, 2. Yeah, we have lethal, right? So swing in. So they can crew up Garrison to have an extra blocker that's a little bit bigger, but that doesn't really change much for him. So if they block all the big stuff, yeah, it jumps there. They didn't crew up the Garrison. You ought to be killing the Night Market Lookouts. They're leaving one of them up? What? I'm actually tempted just to bounce this back to hand and get the Scry so that we can play another one, because it is a pretty good threat. And it creates lethal on the next turn. Oh, we have lethal anyway, though, right? So let's see what else they do. So yeah. Damage. All right, there we go. Sweet, run it back. I just realized the opponent's early good game at the beginning might have just said because the last time was a good game, you know? So that's cool too. So how you guys all been? How's life? What you been up to these days? Everyone have a good Thanksgiving? If you celebrated Thanksgiving? Whoa. Practicing for a tournament? What tournament? Like, oh, by the way, I'm going to be getting into a league for Commander with Channel Fireball at some point. By the way, if you guys shop on Channel Fireball, you can use my code mtga Jeff for discounts. I always forget to do that. Talk about that one. I'm affiliated with like 5 different companies now, and so I always forget which ones to do. Best of 3, sweet. But what format? Dude, yeah, go for first place, man. That's awesome. Standard right now? In paper or like on arena? Dude, that sounds awesome. Sounds like it'd be a fun tournament. I'm not even sure what the best deck in standard is right now. I've not been playing standard for a while. It's a lot of lands again, but we'll keep. We at least have a curve, and we have some potential card draw. Looks like just Teamer Ramp is the best deck in standard right now. With Obosh. Interesting. All right, this is actually, so Tezzer's Touch onto Pillarbug was one of the cards I was really excited about. That's a bunch of not lands that went to the bottom. Because, yeah, 2/3 is really nice, but having a 5/5 that we can pay 1 to give it lifelink is really, really nice. And having it come back to our hand if it dies is like, okay, it's at least something that we can do. So, like, I'm actually really excited about that. That's going to be nice. Aether Poisoner also okay play. Let's go for the Pillarbug. Swing in, down to 19, pass the turn. This can't be blocked by artifact creatures. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, they can start growing him. He'll start doing lots of damage. We'll be sad, but then we're going to start gaining 5 life every single turn. Ooh, Metallic Rebuke. We can play Aether Poisoner and hold up the counter spell. Get in on another turn. No, let's throw out our threats while we have them. I'm assuming they chump block here. All right, activate ability, gain some life. Back up to 21, pass the turn. Yeah, I'd like to keep pushing this threat as long as possible. Hopefully they don't have any removal. SRAM. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So this can block. Oh, sweet. Okay. Sweet. All right, let's hold up. Yeah, hold up Metallic Rebuke. I won't be able to hold Metallic Rebuke with this now, but we still swing in. I guess we don't have to pay. Yeah, so just don't pay. Bring him down to 17. SRAM's dead. Pass the turn. Hold up Metallic Rebuke. And this will probably cause an Insta-Scoop if we get anything with this. Cast nothing. Ooh. He must have a really poor hand. Take action. Activate ability, gain some life. Sweet, down to 15. Back up to 23. Thank you for watching the streams. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's fun to be able to do some stuff. Yuri on Doom is what's going on right now. Man, stuck on the 2 lands. Rough. Swing in. Activated ability. Lethal on the next turn. Hold up Metallic Rebuke. And yep, opponent scoops it up. Sweet. So this is what I have for the metagame, at least on MTG Arena, which goes a little bit more off of MTGO actually. But Teamer Ramp with Obosh is the big one. Gruul Adventures over the Doom Foretold. But I guess it depends on what you're playing, if it's best of 1 or not. I think this is showing more of like a best of 3 format. Yeah, that was good. That's what this deck is trying to do, is basically kind of create those kind of scenarios where you can't do much. They, of course, were stuck on 2 lands the entire game, and that makes it hard to play Magic. Dude, I hate getting mythics in that are cards you already have. That's like the worst feeling ever. Like, why not just give me one? Like, force it to give me stuff that I don't have already. Lame. All right, good hand. Play island, pass the turn. Definitely would be better if we had more lands. There you go. Alrighty then. Debating if I actually just want to hold up the rebuff. And then play out the Pillar Bug. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. It might be better to counter other things, though, and they might not even play stuff on turn 2. Countering a Ramps card is good, though. All right. Good. Mobile Garrison, Crew 2. We have to hit land for that to work. Actually, I can play the Pillar Bug and crew it up. Actually, that's the best play. All right, Garrison, pass the turn. All right, now we go with these guys. So Aether Poisoner, get some energy, Glutinous Crane. Ha, man. Yeah, that was the biggest issue I was thinking about with the Crane, is that we have too few... Yep, Untapped Poisoner. We have too few artifacts in our deck for this to actually hit very well, but it's still a 2-mana 1/3 flyer, which is good, and it'll occasionally grab us a card. All right, destroys the vehicle. Hold up Metallic Rebuke. So Pillar Bug, attack in, create an artifact. I didn't even check the auto tap to see if it would have worked anyway. Hopefully they don't just like see this happening, but if they do, we can just hold up Metallic Rebuke every time and they're going to be in trouble. Yeah. Get in for the hits while we can. Night Market Lookout. Swing in. Foundry Hornet, pass the turn. And unless they create some good threats, we're just going to keep smashing phase. Watching YouTube for a while, gotta be following me. Hey, thanks so much, Goblin Doom Slayer. Thanks for hopping on, and thanks for the sub yesterday, by the way. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Blocks there, that's fine. Down to 4, Night Market Lookout. Pass the turn. It's a good blocker. We still have lethal on board. Now we don't have lethal. I think that we still attack in, though. Actually, I think we still potentially have lethal. Swing in. Down to 3. They block here. They have to block here to not be dead, so they lose one of their guys anyway. And then they block here, so we bring them down to 1. Wait, what? It's over? Okay, good game. All right, sweet. They did have a way to stay alive for one more game, but the other Drake would have been good. They didn't ever deal with the actual threats, is the issue. And yeah, I think we just run it back. Felt pretty solid there. Oh, man. All right, I have a question for you guys. Should you be washing your hands before or after peeing? Going to the bathroom, peeing? Because, I mean, I shower at the beginning of every day. You know, and I'm all clean down there. And when I go to pee... both. That's probably true, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I don't want to be. I'm bringing all my germs to my penis, or you know, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that. Oh, anyway, I'm saying it. I'm not sure what's best, you know. Existential crisis mode here. That's another land. We didn't want one of those. Only after. Wow, but just saying, you never know. All right, create a blocker, fast turn. I want to hold up the rebuff, but yeah, let's go ahead and throw out the threats. Fast turn. After and during. Yeah. If you've been doing yard work, definitely don't want poison ivy doing anything down there. That's fair. And we'll go ahead and chimp block. Wow. That's bad. Yeah, now we're in trouble, I've decided. We have 2 counter spells, which is nice, but they're doing 5 a turn. Eugh. I might have passed this guy up. I kind of forgot that this is pretty good and limited. See, they just make us discard, right? And then they draw a card. Yeah, we'll go ahead and counter it for the card draw. Oh, there's a puzzle knot. Couldn't use the rebuff because it was an artifact spell, by the way. And hopefully our rebuff can still hit something. And then we do still have some pretty big threats that we can run into. So we're definitely not out of this game. And I'd like to close it out on game 2 if possible. Yep, no blocks. We'll just take it for now. For the love, stop drawing lands. No attacks. Oh, man. As much as I love that, I don't love that. All right, now we'll jump block. We have no white mana for the puzzle knots, so that's never going to be a thing. Tezzeret's Touch could be nice for it. All right, Drew to the Cow. We at least get a spell that we can counter. I bet they're regretting not playing their land first. That's why I always play lands before casting spells. There are times when you don't, for sure, but Night Market Lookout. So many lands. Pass the turn. Getting up to 7 mana because then we can activate the ability on the one creature. We drop down to 3. Yeah, I guess we go ahead and chomp. This forces it to be 2 extra turns, even if they had removal. Never mind. And that's a land. All right. We will concede. Holy crap. That was so many lands. Maybe we trim down on the land. We have to keep 50 cards. That's one of the issues with this. It's run well on other games, so let's go ahead and keep it, but we just have to try to not draw that many lands. You know, I'm going to do my best. Oh, that's what worked before was the... Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. You know, just drawing lands. Jazz Hands worked for us the other day, where we drew what we wanted when we did Jazz Hands, or whatever, like many times out of other times. Mulligan. All right. Hey, look, a hand. Drop a swamp. Drop a... I guess a salvager. Glintsu Siphoner is really, really powerful if we can keep it out and swing in. Pass the turn. Prism. Okay. Draws a card. Play Garrison. Pass the turn. So now if they do create blockers for Siphoner, we don't attack Edwin with it. We're hoping that we can find another 1-powered like 2-drop so that we can crew up the garrison and actually just swing face. But drawing a card is definitely better than getting in for 1 more point of damage. Peelebug. It's on the upkeep. Yeah, take action. Draw a card. There we go. All right, so we have the ability to crew. Tezzeret's Touch is also interesting here. Very interesting. Let's go with the Screecher, though. Screecher, crew up. Just because this puts out more power overall onto the board. Attack in. Untap the Screecher. It can't block, it has Menace. Down to 13, pass the turn. Unbridled Growth. Just a draw card. I see what's up. All right. Rude. All right, kills the Siphoner. Or the Screecher. I mean, at this point, which one's worse? It's probably Screecher. Yeah, so resolve. All right, we'll offer him up an interesting choice here. Actually, wait, do we? So I could Tezzeret's Touch, turn this on. Offer him up, they can block both to trade with it, but then Tezzeret's Touch still brings it back. And then I could also swing it with the Siphoner, which forces them to lose 1 creature and still have to deal with a 5/5. This has downsides as well, for sure. But it puts in more damage. All right, so they double block. We get to kill the Rebel. Down to 8. Play the island, pass the turn. I'd love to have an extra swamp there to play efficiently. But that's okay. It's okay. Okay, swings in, gains some life. Yeah, slowing down our clock is probably the better thing to do there than just chump blocking. Although they could chump block and gain life, but they don't need to just yet. Sassy Muffins. Sassy Sin Muffins, that's what it was. All right, let's go Kingpin. Puzzle Knot, let's get a Scry. We get 2 Scries. Oh, we've already drawn a lot of our artifacts. We could scry twice and put that to the bottom. What would we be digging for here? Our big creature? Yeah. Let's try to close this out. Disallow is worth holding on to, though. Okay, down to 5. Pass the turn. It's gonna be a good day now. Dude, yeah, holidays were super fun. It's been a blast. Had a lot of family here. Life's good. I'm not as excited for Christmas right now because we're gonna be driving. We're gonna be doing a lot of driving. And yeah, that's not exciting as much. All right, nice thing here is that we can offer trades and still get it back to the battlefield. Let's go back to hand. So then we won't be able to hold up disallow. But we can get a scry at least. Yeah, let's go ahead and offer the trade. So swing in. Swing in. At least gain some life. I guess we hold it back as a blocker. So they block. Keep the life gainer for him. Yeah. It's still the best thing that we can do. I should have swung with the kingpin. That was a misplay. I probably should have swung all in because it forces double blocks. We have to kill the life gainer? Sweet. I could disallow their life gain effect. But no, that's not worth it. All right, yeah. They gain life. We kill 2 of them. That we will disallow. Implement a malice. They can force it to discard the garrison. All right. And they get some card draw. Yep, that was a really good sequence for them. We still mitigated the damage, but still not good. Yeah, Goblin Doomslayer, what bolus did you... There's lots of boluses stuff. Just in case they have discard, it would be nice to have an extra black source out. So throw this out already. They could double block, kill the kingpin. The scry is really nice, but killing a screecher to slow down their clock might be worthwhile. That's an interesting choice, actually. Yeah, if I could spend a card right now to kill a creature, I would. So they just chump block, or yeah, just block. Okay, they do trade. Sweet, yeah, we kill this creature. Go up to 18. Having the ability to scry is really nice with the kingpin, but we don't have any guarantee we're going to find artifacts anytime soon to scry with it. So I think we're just kind of looking for ways to slow the game down now. Ugh. Rough. What a top deck. All right, pass the turn. Bounce the Pillowbug. I was kind of hoping they'd play some stuff first to slow it down. Definitely don't want to bounce this for them to do something over again. Ice over is removal. It's not very great, but it is removal. I don't think we can wait a turn to just put this onto the Screecher. We'll take out more damage just by putting it here for now. Pass the turn. No blocks this time. Dude, HGG, what's up? Welcome, welcome. How long have I been playing? I've been up for a little over 2 hours. That's what we've been looking for. Yes. Yes. Now I can swing unblockably. Pass the turn. Please no removal. You've drawn everything else. Don't find this now. Swings for 3. They don't swing with Pillowbug. They can do that on the next turn for life gain. All right, so we have to use its ability, which is 6 mana. Night Market Lookout could also be really nice here because now we have to have chump blockers. But I have to push the damage. I think they can just swing all in and kill us on the next turn, but swing in. Hopefully hit. What do we hit next turn? I don't even know. Yeah, you can't block. Okay, down to 4. So yeah, they have lethal if they just swing all in. Let's see if they see it. It's actually surprising me how often people don't see this. All right, so they do swing all in. And yeah, that's game. All right. You meant MTG years? Like dog years, yeah, that's fair. I've been playing Magic for 4 years. Maybe 5 now. It's been a while. 4 years. All right, 1 loss, 1 win. Not loving that, but that was a close game. We just, man, we keep getting mana flooded. Maybe I have 1 too many lands in there or something. I don't know the numbers on a 50 card deck. Did you jump in on this event, HEG? Did you do some draft? Well, that's a controlling hand. We'll keep it. Tune with Aether. Witness Crane's not bad if it actually hits something for us. We haven't had it hit anything yet. So there's that. Okay, go Crane. Yep, nope. Not gonna work for us. Dang it. But it is a good blocker here. Cobra. I'm debating if I just want to hold up a counter spell here with Metallic Rebuke. I can play out the Garrison, but we just have to deal with this anyway. Contraband Kingpin can kind of deal with it. Or do we just scry? Let's pass the turn. We get to hold up Metallic Rebuke. Next turn we can hold up... yeah, we'll let that resolve. Aether Sweeper. That we will counter. And next turn we can bounce the Cobra as well. Not swing at the Cobra. Interesting. I guess they didn't have the stuff held up. Alright, go Garrison. It is nice to get out Kingpin before Garrison because we get the Scribe, but this means that we can crew it up the turn that we bring it out. So no attacks, pass the turn. Tezzeret's Ambition. Alright, what are we doing here? They don't have any mana, right? So this cannot get crewed up or get Death Touch. Let's go ahead and play this. Aether Swooper. Yeah, we'll keep that. Alright, Inventor's Goggles. I can put it onto Kingpin. Crew up right now. Do I want to hold back the Kingpin? No, let's do it like this. So attack in, untap the Crane. Down to 16, pass the turn. Simic Aether tokens. That sounds fun. There are a lot of tokens you can make with it. Okay, Aether Sweeper. I might put the counter, the goggles onto the Crane instead. So let's decline. Actually, interesting play that we can do here. So crew up Kingpin now, or yeah, crew up Garrison now. And then equip it onto something else. This just lets us get through with damage a little bit easier. Untap, I guess the Crane, huh? Yep. Oh, I forgot the Cobra. Gosh dang it. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh well, we get rid of it. That's fine. Oh, swings in. Block and block. Destroy target permanent. No, I guess we do it this way, huh? Let's go ahead and offer 2 kills. So they can kill the Inventor's Goggles if they want to here. Either way, though, something's getting traded off. Meltdown, okay. That's fine. The issue with bouncing these is it kind of slows us down on some stuff anyway. So let's go Inventor's Goggles onto Kingpin. Swing in, gain some life. Takes it. But having them both attack in to get the 2 tokens is worse. So let's go ahead and scry now. Definitely to the bottom. And then we'll probably bounce another one next turn as well. Just keep them from building too big of a board. And with Aether, yep, tons of energy. Another Subriber. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another Scry. Slow him down a bit more. Glad we did that. Another flipping land. Yay. What the crap? Deck, what are you doing? Stop with, you know, all the flipping lands and stuff. Thank you, I'd appreciate that. Pass the turn. Alright, down to 10. I mean, they can make lots of tokens. We have slowed them down. Probably 2 turns worth. What? What? How is that possible? I don't think we need to be on the defensive just yet. I think we still try to get them down a little bit more in life total. So swing in. We do have some big threats that we can run into still. Pass the turn. Dude. Wait, I forgot my jazz hands. That's what we got to do. Jazz hands time. Yeah, I think now we do need to start being defensive. I just knew that they would let damage through. And if we can start getting in through the air, it could be nice. Dude. What in the world? Dude, this is just straight up being screwed. All right, pass the turn. Ridiculous. I forgot jazz hands again. What am I? Gosh dang it. All right, block. Wait, did they not create tokens that time? They're just going in for 1 point of damage. Virtuoso as well. Now they're flying tokens. Yes, something. And we get 2 scries. This should be really good. Okay, scry. Iced over. Stops the tokens from being made. Because they can't attack in, but it's also a turn late for it. I think I'd rather just be digging for my guy that can get in for damage. So I guess put to the bottom. Night Market Lookout. Watch, I'm going to put both these to the bottom. I'm going to hit a land off the top. Gosh dang it. But I don't think those are keeps. You definitely got to be going for something better than that. Pass the turn. For the love. Creates a Thopter. Creates a Thopter. Oh, guess what? Creates a Thopter. That's cool. So good. Dude, and they keep drawing, like, everything. Ah. Alright, it's best of 3. It's fine. And we're still not out of this game. Like, we legitimately have a card that if we play it, we can still potentially win here. You play Devil Lugan, yeah. Where are we at now with this? Down to 10. Well, we get 2 more scries. I do believe we're dead. I do believe we're dead. I do. I do. They don't have a chump blocker. Is there a way we can close this out? We get the goggles as well. We have 7 damage that we can do. And what do they go to? Yeah, I don't think that we can pull it off. And they still have removal, so yeah. We're dead. Oh, that was rough. All right. We do have a way to get the Foundry Horde online. It's not very likely in our deck. But I think that's kind of like our dream here. Trying to think if there's anything else we can do. I believe that's it. We just have to run better. Not hit that many lands. Yeah, RNG God demands Jazz hands are sacrificed to a piece. Oh man. This is good. It's whenever an artifact enters the battlefield. I mean, there's good things about it. Like Metallic Rebuke's up open on turn 3 at least. Oh wait, no. We're gonna keep it. I'd rather keep than mulligan. Mulligans are the worst. Minister of Inquiries. See, this is why we are holding up. This is why we're all about that 50 card deck. It's because you might just get Minister of Inquiries doing stuff to you. Mills us, that's fine. We could draw this turn. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. Hold up Metallic Rebuke. Counter that. We could counter again. Let's go Pillar Bug. We also need to get the 2 artifacts so then we can have removal, so we can just kind of go for this for a couple turns. And they had nothing to play. That's perfect. All right, sweet. So now Island. This is likely that they have something really big to play on the next turn. I could pay here, gain the life, deal 1 damage, get through with this, pay again. Let's decline, because we also get to hold up the removal spell, right? So, swing in. Yeah, we just don't have to pay for stuff, right? All right, now we counter that. Keep our threat. Down to 17, pass the turn. Now we're empty-handed, though. We still have removal. We still have life gain, some card draw. We're okay. That's big. All right, so first off, draw a card. Draw 2, I mean. Land and land? Of course. Dude, what is up with this? Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't have the 2 artifacts. I messed it up. Gosh dang it. Jeff, stop making mistakes. All right, this is just getting ridiculous in every way. This is trample, right? Yeah, so we take our beats, no blocks. Give us an artifact. It's worthwhile for them to kill this if they have any kind of removal. Okay. Dude, this guy's hands have been amazing. For the love. How in the world are we drawing another land? Pass the turn. Dude, this is just ridiculous. And there was another land on top. Are you serious? Alright, Prophetic Prism. Ouch. I dare you, one of you, to get mana screwed or flooded as much as I have this video. Or this time around. This is awful. Take 6, no blocks. Down to 9. Have to hold up the Pillar Bug. We probably just attack with it this turn, actually. Ice over. Well, that's a removal spell. Get to play all of our lands. Attack in. Activate ability. Alright, gaining some life back. Pass the turn. Hitting in for tons of damage. Oh yeah. We're the Virtuoso. Alright, 2 Thopters available. They have enough to kill the pillar bug. I think what we're looking for is Tezzeret's Touch now. Just to be able to get in with the 5/5. Yeah, they're just going for damage now. Good call. My turn. Alright, Goggles. This is actually a pretty good play. Alright, pay 1. Put that on there. Alright, attack in. Alright, catch some Thopters. That's fine. I want to see if I can kind of get a gotcha moment. They may forget that we have removal. This isn't sorcery speed, is it? Okay. So kill the Virtuoso. Kill the Swooper. Yeah. Dude, this guy's hand has been incredible. Gotta be kidding. They held up the disallow just for that? What? What? Like, he's even had 7 lands, but just like, my goodness. Yeah, it's hard to beat this. And that's a bummer. Yeah, I'm wanting to see if we just draw one more land. Since it ends here anyway, we have one more turn, and it's gonna be a land. Like, I'm convinced. Down to 3. Oh my gosh, they just keep top decking everything. Everything! What? And we drew another land. Wow. Okay, good game. Dude! They had a sweet deck. I mean, it would have been really hard for us to beat it. But we definitely had the pieces to make it a much better game. I'm running 20 lands in a 50 card deck. So maybe one more, but I wanted to play a little bit control-y. I wanted to have lands in there, but definitely not enough to make it, you know, make this make sense. And how many did they mill over as well? Yeah, when they milled, they hit all of our stuff, basically. Dude. Okie dokie then. I honestly am convinced that Wizards has like a thing in here where it's like, okay, they're gonna start actually getting value out of this. We better shut them down hard now. Like I've seen that with my games sometimes when I get up to like 5 or 6 wins and something where you just start getting screwed big time in these last games like crazy. And I really wonder if Wizards is like, no, we don't want people to actually win that often. We're just gonna say no to that. So let's crack some packs, see what we get here, if there's anything good. I know I don't have that much Kaladesh stuff. Our 4th Marionette Master, which is awesome. Love that card. Mythic wild card, not too shabby. Some good pulls at least. And Ovaya. All right. Well, that was fun. That was something or other.